What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be mastering the track. I'm going to show you the plugins I use. I don't use a lot of plugins, 3 or 4 at best. I don't want to compromise the track in any kind of way. All right. So without further ado, guys, let's get into it. Let's master this track. Let's go. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do first is the levels seem to be all right, but what I'm going to do first is go and bring up the level. Now what I like to use on levels is the LA2A compressor. It just gives it a nice punch. Let's go. All right, gang. So that sounds pretty good as far as volume goes, as far as overall compression. All right. So my next plug is going to be. Hold on a second. My next plug is going to be EQ, just to bring up some of the dynamics. I'm going to try the Pull Tech 1A. Make sure it's the one. That's the one, baby. That's it. All right. So we're gonna dial in on the EQ here. All right. Let's move this over. I'm trying to keep everything in the window so you guys can see, exactly what I'm using. And remember, I'm only going to use 3 to 4 plugins tops. Basically it's about your levels, your EQ. It's not about putting a million plugins. You don't want to distort the sound, change the sound too much when you're mastering someone's track. All right, so let's dial in and see what we're gonna end up with. gave you a before and after. I was bypassing the EQ and the compressor to let you hear the before and after. I dialed in on the low end of the Pultec EQ, just a little under 3 dB, and then on the mid high end, I dialed in four and a quarter, say four and a half of top end treble and mids, and then on my bandwidth I dialed in a little under 2 dB, just to give it a little broaden, little sort of, I guess bandwidth sort of like stereo feel. Just widen it up a bit, sharpening it up, not too much. And as far as the compressor here, I dialed in about 2.5 dB. All right, not a lot, just enough. All right, so maybe my last thing I want to do is add stereo imager. All right, I like to use the SSL Fusion just to give it a little stereo feel. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if I can get everything in the window. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Just off to the right some. All right, yeah. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, because I can just cheat this over here. Cheat that over. All right, and I got my imager here. All right, so you guys can see everything in the process. All right, so let's dial in. We're gonna see how much width we need, how much stereo we can add to it without actually compromising the sound. All right, guys, let's get it. All right, that sounds pretty good, gang. Um, about 3 dB. I'm gonna just keep make it 2.5, and then my width, just make it 1 dB, and then I left my hertz at 280. You can switch your hertz up, give it a different sound if you like, but I basically leave it at the preset, the default preset. All right, so that sounds pretty good, gang. I mean, you could tailor it We can, just tweak it a little bit here and there, but that's pretty much it. So as you can see, I started out with my compressor, LA2A, um, and then I went to for EQ, my Pultec EQ1A, and then a stereo imaging. Um, you could always add another EQ or something if it's a sound missing, something you want to bring up. You can do that, but less is better. You know what I mean? You don't need too much. Especially if your mix is already good, then you don't need much. All right. So that's it, gang. Um, we're gonna run through it right quick and let you guys hear exactly what it sounds like. But yeah, you don't need much. All right, guys. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I see you on the next master or mix. All right, gang. Peace out.